So WWE 2K21 did officially cancel, unfortunately. They did receive a lot of backlash on their most previous game, so they kind of want to take the time off and work out their next one. But they did announce a WWE Battlegrounds, which is like an arcade-style fighting game, very similar to Mortal Kombat. So do you guys think this was like a good decision on their part for canceling?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so, yeah, because it's different. And I think different is good because you're just trying different things out and you're seeing what's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Call of Duty never did that, we wouldn't have zombies. You know? If they had just stuck to what they were doing, we wouldn't have zombies. We wouldn't have all these crazy cool modes that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just trying something new.
Okay. What do you think, Scott?
I like it. I really do like it. I'm not a big fan of the when they moved to 2K?
Mm-hmm.
The 2K engine.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big fan because like all the previous games were by THQ. I think other companies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think those were the best. I mean, clearly there was such a big following for those games.
Yeah.
But when they got the 2K is definitely just sports, right? I mean, you got NBA, I think NHL.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole, but they do a lot.
Yeah. So I can see why WWE moved to 2K in the first place because they want to be more of like a sports, right? They don't want to be known as sports entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be seen as a sport. So I can see that, which is why I probably see how people have criticized all those titles and continuing because I believe that the fans and the following that it had before.
Yeah,
they know it's just not the same as in the WWE prefer having that 2K,
but
the 2K line on.
Yeah, but I mean
so.
WWE in general is just not the same anymore. It's
that's
not.
True. That's true.
You know, it's gone through so many different eras.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, why? I wouldn't want to. I don't think anybody would. I'm sure somebody will complain, but. What are you going to complain about?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
for years.
devoted fans that are, always going to say something.
Especially like in the where you can like edit your
your fighter,
your wrestler and stuff like that. Like I've done in the past, you spend hours just on doing that,
too, bro.
getting the entrance right and all that stuff. So, but I think it's cool though. I mean, I'd like to see how it looks. It reminds me of the All-Star game that they came out with, which was very popular.
Mm-hmm.
So again, the characters look very similar, like really big characters.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. It was all right.
Oh, yeah,
it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It had like very it kind of reminded me of their finishers were kind of like a like Super Mario, what's it called? That football game. You remember that game?
What's
called? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know.
Well, it was like soccer, like FIFA, but with Mario characters.
Interesting.
And they had like finishers that were just like super like animated and they looked cool.
Oh,
I gotcha.
They look real cool, and that was cool what they did on All Stars.
Oh, all right, I gotcha.
So they'll probably do stuff like this. I think I saw the clip where The Rock throws John Cena into like crocodiles.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
they have like powers now too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the wrestlers have like their individual powers or something.
There was an app a while back, right? You remember that app?
Is it the card game?
Maybe but it was like similar to this.
Oh, is it?
Where they had like finishers where.
Oh, and it was. Oh.
I don't know. Like they have the WWE game. It's like a card game, and like if you play right, they will do like a finisher for you, depending on like however you're playing the game. I don't know, but it's dealt with like cards and stuff.
Is it like Hearthstone?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
You don't know? Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. So, do you guys think that they should officially stop making these games and just focus on Battlegrounds then? Do you think? Oh,
no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, like, I love the game because, well, in the past, I mean, if I could play as Brock Lesnar going into the elimination chamber, that shit was amazing, right? And like on the PS2, like I love that, and just reliving the moment of WrestleMania. So I feel like that's why people still play these games because they can relive the moment. They can change that moment however they want to, and I think there'll always be a good WWE game, but I don't think there'll ever be a great WWE game until they change. Yeah, that's my opinion. So.
Okay, so you used to play WWE games?
Yeah, hardcore, man.
You do?
Yeah.
I used to play like when I was really young with my brother, but literally could not tell you anything about it.
No, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever play the one that was on Nintendo 64?
Oh God,
There was one
I
on
really
Nintendo.
don't know.
Really?
Yeah, bro, that one was.
I was super young. That's all I know. I was
Yeah.
like really,
I
really
know
young.
it
And
was
he
a-
would beat me up. It was bad.
I would get I've had so many like frustrated crying moments,
Like
with those
raging,
games.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of a Nintendo 64 one. Is it a WCW game?
I think exactly.
It was a WCW game. Okay, yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
that. I know they'd made like a WWE one, a WWF one, but
Yeah,
I remember playing a WCW one too.
that one was fire.
I remember playing games on the original.
A lot
Xbox.
of people, with all this news,
Mhm.
I've seen like a whole bunch of stuff on my feed where people talk about SmackDown versus Raw, how that
Mhm.
game was real good.
Yeah,
And I had forgot about it, but I remember like, oh yeah, that game was fire. Like there was a specific game that was, I think that's what it was called, right?
yeah.
Raw
SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. SmackDown versus Raw.
People swear by that game.
Swear by it.
I guess that's a saying.
I mean, it was really good though.
Yeah,
It was
a
awesome.
really
But kind
popular
of-
game.
Kind of how people debate on Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
How they're like, which one's the best one?
Yeah. Okay.
Like a lot of people.
That's the best
That's
one.
the best one. Yeah.
Mm.
I think that's one of the best ones for
Okay. Interesting.
SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain was the best one for me.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah,
These names.
Yeah, they're really creative.
Yeah.
they are because I
mean, it's
loved it.
WWE.
It's
You
good.
got like
Yeah.
they got their actual events are super
Yeah.
creative too.
Mhm.
So do you guys like respect the fact that they listen to their fans to work on these errors?
Yeah, I think for
that was
sure.
that was a good call on them to, actually listen to their
Yeah,
fans.
I mean, they might have had this maybe down. They might have were already thinking about it before,
Mhm.
maybe before all this was going on
Yeah.
to do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
The fact though, like as how things are going on now and what's going on with that company, I'm like 50-50,
50-50?
50-50 I respect it, and then 50-50 I really don't, because what they're doing right now, like releasing a lot of wrestlers, I understand why, but at the same time, I don't know, they're affecting lives. So
Affecting lives.
yeah, like their employees' lives, like the wrestlers and stuff, because like they're just terminating their contract.
Oh, okay.
So I see it as like a
I didn't know
as
that.
like a PR thing, like kind of forget about who we just released
Oh.
and focus
Yeah.
on the video game.
I see.
So
Oh.
that's
Well,
what's
okay, then that makes sense, yeah.
Hmm.
But again, it looks cool.
It looks cool, yeah.
It looks cool.
It looks interesting. I watched like a little video. It looks
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, so pretty
Yeah.
cool. Exciting to see where they go with this.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully.
I'm sure it will.
Probably.
Here's to hoping.